Welcome to Mountain Mom Strong. Today we have a snow fit workout. So equipment wise, we're gonna need a loop band, a set of weights because we're gonna have a row in there, as well as I have a block to make my side plank nice and soft. We'll be doing some step down, so you can choose a smaller step or a larger step, and the floor. So here we go, let's get started. We're gonna get into a down dog. So we're gonna reach our hips back, then draw our knee up into a pigeon. And back, other side. Nice. If you need to stay here for an extra breath, that's fine. You do you. You can pedal those heels out, stretching out the calves, lengthening that backside. Good. So we're going to start with a hamstring bridge. You can do this two ways. We want to be beyond 90 degrees at our knees. You can either do two hips at once. So we're going to exhale, tuck the pelvis, and lift up. Or you can do single leg as an added challenge. If your knee's closer in, it's a little bit easier. If your leg's further away, a little bit harder. So really firing up the hamstrings. Our hamstrings are like our shock absorbers on the mountain. As we bounce around on the bumps or absorb a landing, our hamstrings is what absorbs that landing. Two more. And last one. Other leg, 10 on this side. Notice if one side feels significantly stronger. We're lifting up the hamstrings. We're not arching through the back at all, so that's why we're exhaling, tucking our pelvis, and lifting up solely with the hamstring. 5 more. And 1. Sit yourself up. We're gonna go into a reverse plank. So we're gonna lift our chest here. Exhale, drive our hips forward. So we're using our glutes, pressing through our heels to lift up. We're opening up the chest here, stabilizing in our shoulders. Keep the chin tucked, eyes looking forward. Let's do a couple more. And last one. Let's go back to those hamstring bridges, either doubles or singles. Here we go. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, lift up, slowly lower down. You can feel it right away the second time. Nice work. Two more. You got this. Get those landing legs ready, absorbing all the bumps, absorbing landings if you're dropping things or hitting jumps. Slowly lowering down. Control. 2 more. Good. And back into that reverse plank. So we're going to open up the chest, exhale, squeeze the glutes, and lift up. Nice big exhale. Lots of good stuff going here. Warming up the whole body. 3 more. And last one. Awesome. All right. So we're gonna get up, we're gonna get into our first little circuit. We're gonna have glute taps, hip thrusters, and a quadruped row. So let's go around the ankles here. And we're gonna just do a couple side steps to warm it up. Do 2 lengths of our mat here. Come back to the center. And we're gonna hip hinge. So I'm reaching those hips back and I'm gonna skate, I'm gonna tap. So we're really loaded over this foot well. Big toe stays contact with the ground. Come on up, switch sides. Reach the hip back, load over this foot, and skate here on this side. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna get into hip thrusters. So there's a couple different variations you can do. These can be quite challenging. We want our shoulder blades to be right at the top of our bench or couch here. And version 1 would be 2 legs on the ground thrusting up. Version 2 would be adding some marching in, keeping those hips nice and level. And version 3 would be going down and then switching legs each time. If you want to add a weight to your hip here, you can. So I'm alternating single leg each time. Keeping my ribs and pelvis aligned. So I'm hinging off the edge of the couch. I'm not arching through my back. Driving up through my heel. Reaching my knee long. You can hold your head if that feels good. If you slide down, get yourself back up on the bench. Let's do 2 more each side. Last one each. Good. Bring it down. We're going to get into this quadruped row. So we're going to get onto all 4s here, and we're going to extend the opposite leg out. And from here, we're gonna row our weight up towards our hip. That's it, keeping level hips. Slowly lowering it back down. You got it. Pressing up through that other palm. You can go on your fist. 2 more. Keeping that core steady. And switch sides. So left leg extended, right leg on the weight. And I'm gonna keep my hips nice and square, level, and I'm gonna row. Nice neutral spine. Reach the elbow back, glide the shoulder blades in. You guys are doing awesome. You can curl your toe up for a little extra stability if you'd like. Two more. Lots of core, lots of stability here. Awesome. Let's get back up. We're gonna get the band around our ankles. We're gonna monster walk. So a little bit of a hip hinge, sidestepping. Back to the middle. Hinge those hips back and tap out to the side. Control, load over this foot. You should feel this glute lengthen and you should start to feel it. Good. Wiggle it off. Reach the hips back and tap. Strong in your core, ribs stacked over pelvis. Move those arms like a running man. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go back to those hip thrusters. So tip of your scapula on the top of the couch or bench. And you can do your options. You can do doubles, you can do marching, or you can do alternating single leg. So I'm gonna lower down, press up through my left. Lower down, press up through my right. Keeping ribs and pelvis aligned, hinging off the edge of the couch there. Pushing up strong through the heels so you feel the glutes, not just the quads there. Reach the knee long, open up the hips. We really want to open this hip by squeezing our glute. 3 more each. 2 more. Last one each. Good, bring it down. We're gonna go back into those quadruped rows. So I found it going up on my fist or up here like this allowed me to have a bit more length and space to row. So let's extend our left leg, weight in our right arm this time. And we're gonna exhale, engage the core, and row. Keep tension in the core as you lower it down and inhale. Slowly lower it down. Going for 10. Might have to get heavier weights if this is still easy at the end of the 10. There's lots going on with stability in the core. 1 more. Switch over to the other side. Get into position, extend that right leg. If it's super wobbly, you can always leave that toe on the ground as an option. But if it feels good, you want more of a challenge, lift it off the ground. 3, nice work. Long through your crown. 4, don't let that back round or arch. Keep it nice and neutral. 4 more. Last 2. And 1. Nicely done. All right, so we're gonna get the heart rate up now. We're gonna do a little bit of 180 jump turn, some twists, and side plank with rotation. So the first move, we're gonna squat down 3 times, and then we're gonna twist. 180. 1, 2, 3, come up. You can do 90 like that, or 180s. 3 squats in between. Make sure you change the leading side. Couple more. So we're rotating, getting a little bit of impact. Nice work. Side plank. You can do side plank from the floor, side plank from the bench. We're gonna add rotation in. I have a block here to make it softer for my elbow. Getting into your side plank, lengthen that back leg, stack yourself up, and from here, we're gonna rotate 10 times. Reach through, back to neutral. 2, nice work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. You've got this. 10. And we're gonna switch over to the other side. My back is gonna go to you, sorry. Lengthen that back leg. Join the other one up, heel to toe. Nice and strong. Through that elbow and supported. Reach through. 1, 2, that's it. 3, lots of stability in the shoulder here. It's gonna help support your neck. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Amazing. All right, here we go. We're gonna go into those squats. 180, so 3 squats. 1, I'll do it slow for the first one so you can see it again. 2, 3, I'm gonna jump here. 180, 180, 90. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Try and remember which way you turned. Nice. Two more. Last one. Awesome. Back into our side plank. 10 rotations, lengthen that bottom leg. Reach out, stable in that shoulder. Here we go. Reach through. 1, 2. Pause at the top. 3. Nice and stacked. 4. Nice and zipped up through that core. 5. Exhale. 6. 7. Nice work. 8. You got this. Keep it up. 2 more. 9. That's it. 10. Amazing. Once more on the other side, and then we're gonna stretch it out. Elbow, shoulder over top of that elbow, bottom leg straight, and connect. Here we go. Rotate for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, hips and ribs come together. 3, nice work. 2, and 1. So we're gonna get down onto the floor. We're gonna go into that plank, and then we're gonna step our left foot up and drop our right hip down. It's a really nice side body stretch. Afterwards, you can open up, feel that stretch along the bottom there. Switch sides, right foot up, rotate, drop that hip down. Good. Let's go into downward dog, pedal those heels out, lengthen the back chain. Let's go down into a lat stretch. Walk your hand across your mat. Reach your armpit down to the mat and breathe into that side body. Relax your head and your arm. And breathe. Creating space in that rib cage. walk over to the other side. Good, a couple cat-cows. Exhale, round up, inhale. Drop the belly. Good. Move around, do what you need. Wag the tail. And you did it. Nice work. Have a great day.